Here we are in Portland for day 2, and of course Portland is famous for its all year round whale watching and is a mecca for fishing in Australia. Stage 3 just about to kick off, a 1.6 kilometre circuit around the Portland CBD, 25 laps, 40 kilometres in total. We're expecting some fast racing.
Yeah, look, this doesn't faze me too much. Look, the team will be the main goal this morning. We'd like to win the stage. That'd be the first objective of the day, and then we look to this afternoon to see what will occur. Guys have still got to have a go to try and win this race. I think a lot of guys made mistakes yesterday. They could have left that group win, but maybe by 30 seconds less. It could have been a lot better position for everyone, but now the race needs to be very aggressive for those people to move up.
There's a lot of time notices out on the stage today, and I need to watch that my rivals don't gain too much time on those.
Budget Forklifts made a lot of the play early with Samuel Horgan, the yellow jersey leader. They're trying to keep him intact to keep the yellow jersey heading into stage 4. And also working hard for Jesse Kerrison to take that independent crane sprint championship. He got a lot of great points. Second half of the race, it was Uride Racing, led by Jordan Stansley and Harry Carpenter, trying to work hard for their front rider in Alex Edmondson. Oh, what a fantastic finish to stage 3. A great sprinter line there by Anthony Giacopo, Huon Salmon Genesis rider, Sadmit Pack for a lot of the race, and really got great aid by his teammates to get to the front in that final lap. A big sprint to the line with Scott Law from GPM Data Racing, but he had the legs to take out the third stage.
Very proud of you.
Yeah, definitely. We've got another squad racing over in the Tour of Borneo at the moment. They flew out today. So our lead-out men, like TT guys that would normally do what Uride are doing, are away. So yeah, we've got a slightly weaker squad, but I think we did it well.
Today's stage is 92.9 kilometre road stage, Hayward to Casterton, and it has 8 King of the Mountain time bonuses, and it also has 5 sprints. Yeah, it's a pretty scenic stage heading up through a lot of dairy country. Yeah, very nervous stage too, because this stage last year we had 5 flat tyres and it effectively ended our GC hopes for the tour, so we want to make amends today.
It's a really difficult start to the bike race. You've got a lot of false flat, a lot of undulating terrain, and Budget were riding it at a good steady pace, but there was a good aggressive racing by more individuals than the teams, which is disappointing. You want to see those teams get involved, put a bit of pressure on Budget, which then sort of hopefully will weaken them a bit more later in the race. Where it was today, it was easy for Budget to control outside of the town where the intermediate sprint was. We come up and I thought, this is just, there's no opportunities here today. But I looked around the bunch and I'd spent most of the day in the small chaining. I could see that there's tired people there, so I thought, we've got to have a go, like what's the difference, 3rd, 4th, 8th, 12th. We're here to win bike races. So yeah, put down an attack, had Brody Talbot come with me, and he was, really well understood. We're on the same wavelength, just ride rhythm. Let's not try and hurt ourselves too much. We're going to be out here for a while. Got to the breakaway group and got some time bonuses as well, which really helps the situation. So I could see Horgan coming across on his own, which it was a very gallant ride, hats off to him. Like him or not, it was a good ride. And, he's in the yellow jersey, he's honouring it, so good on him.
Stage 4, it's number 2, Anthony Giacopo. He's gone back to back, took out this morning stage.
I had no real reason to play any part in all the moves going up the road, so I just sat back and took it easy, had a relatively cruisy day. The last sort of, 10 to 15 kilometres, there's various attacks and heaps of people trying to get away to try and snatch the stage win, and I just had a fairly easy ride and waited until we got to the last corner basically.